Please welcome Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at MGM Resorts, Tony Gladney.
Great music, great music, great music. Good morning, everybody. Oh, this is an incredible crowd. You know, every time I come here to Res, year after year, I get inspired. I get inspired, for one, because look at this room. Look at this room. It's filled with just individuals that are eager, that are networking, that are coming to show their wares, but more than all, and most of all, the unity. So give yourselves a round of applause for another successful year of coming together. The first thing I want to express to all of you is congratulations. Congratulations to Res. Congratulations to the American Indian Enterprise Development, the National Center. Congratulations to the gentleman who I have a great amount of respect for that was just here on this stage. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is going on 6 years of being, the president and CEO. So please give him a round of applause. He is so respected here in Nevada and abroad. And then the most important of all, we all know, because I know there's some board members in the house. I see my buddy right there. How you doing? Give the board of directors a round. And before you do that, let me tell you how vital a good board is. A good board is your check and balance system. A good board is ones that keep the organization, along with that president and CEO and that staff, they keep it going strong. A good board is a board that helps you not to miss the blind spots. And it's really interesting that the reason why we're here is about diversity, equity, and inclusion and showing our wares as far as businesses in Indian country. And so it's befitting. And so I want you to give a big round of applause to the board of directors for this great organization. So I bring you greetings from our 60,000 plus employees at MGM Resorts International. We're proud to have been a long-term sponsor for this great event. And we know that our journey is not complete without great partners such as the National Center, without great access to businesses and potential clients, potential customers and business partners like yourselves. So we are so proud to have been a long-term partner for this organization for years. Our diversity initiative started in 2001. And I always tell everyone when I speak that the sign of a great diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative is a strong supplier diversity initiative. And so I want to make sure that I don't want to embarrass them. I don't know if they're here, but I get the opportunity a lot of times to come before you and speak, come before you and bring greetings. But we have such a great supplier diversity team at MGM Resorts. I love them. They're my sisters and brothers. I don't know if Rhoda Haddad is in the room. Is Rhoda in the room today? Okay, Rhoda, there she is. And then, as long as this the supplier diversity initiative has been in existence, we've had really a great leader. And that leader is she's my sister. I love her, and I could say that, and my wife's like, I love her too. But this lady has been amazing. You probably know her, but I'm going to give her some love right now. Is Kenyatta Lewis with us today? Well, there she is. Yeah, everybody, there she is. There it is. And then I'm not sure, great job, Kenyatta. I love working with you and your team. And you all make our company great when it comes to supplier diversity. And I'm not sure, I know I had a colleague in the room named Pierre. I'm not sure if he's here, but Pierre is a part of our group. I know he was gonna come today, but what I wanna share with you today is a few things. I wanna share with you one, first of all, I know you all have been lined up at the doors for since I think like 7 o'clock. Some of you have floated in, so I want everybody to stand up. I wanna make this fun. Everybody stand up. If you can humor me and stand up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of the people are like, what's this guy doing? And I want you to work with me here. I want everybody to close their eyes. If you can close your eyes. I'm looking at you, so Kathy, I see your eyes, so. Everybody close their eyes. And I want everyone to think, because what I want to talk to you about today is empowering everyone who's here. You're being empowered in what's going on here. But I want you to think, what does success mean for Rez? What does success mean when you come here and you gather for a conference such as this? That you can look back and you can think about what your outcome was in being able to invest and gather in a time such as this. I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to think about what success means. And not only do I want you to think about Rez, I want you to think about all the interactions you have, such as Rez. I want you to think about when you go to other conferences, what success looks like. Keep your eyes closed and work with me. I want you to think about, does success mean that you get a contract? Yeah, that's success, but that's not the one and only thing. Success means when you're able to interact with individuals, when you're able to meet somebody new, when you're able to get contact or a contact, and you're able to go ahead and take that contact and have future utilization. Maybe that contact is a contact that leads you to business. Maybe that contact is a contact that leads you to someone that can give a colleague that's not in a specific service or product area that you're in, but that you say, wait a minute, I know somebody that can offer this. Maybe success means that you're able to go ahead and make a contact for your family. Maybe it's a service for your family that maybe you, because of this interaction and because of other interactions, you're able to share and offer a resource in a time of need that you never could have thought through the naked eye that you would see. Now I want everybody to open their eyes, stretch a little bit, and be seated. So the reason I shared that with you is, thank you for working with me. Because if I ask my son to do that, he's like, what are you doing? Why do you want me to do that? He always has to ask why. Hey, can you close your eyes for a minute and listen to me? Why? Hey, can you make sure that you do the why? I'm like, you know what? And these days it doesn't work when you say, because I'm your parent. No, these days you have to explain to them why. But anyway, the reason why I shared that with you is because that's what our colleagues and myself and others have looked at as far as our journey in diversity, equity, and inclusion at MGM Resorts. We haven't always looked at really success quickly. We haven't always looked at upward mobility amongst people of color, amongst women, as far as a quick fix that is going to happen overnight. And I could tell you, there's times where Kenyatta, I call her K-Lou, myself, Rhoda, others, we've gotten frustrated. We've gotten frustrated from a standpoint to where we want things to move quicker. But when we've had success, we embellish that journey that's built us up to the success. And so I want to encourage everyone today to really look at your journey as we've looked at it as MGM Resorts. You know, I can sit before you and show you the awards that we've won and all of that, but that's not what our colleagues and I want you to get out of our interaction with you today as a sponsor and as one of your partners. We want to tell you that we're here to talk with you, to share with you some best practices, to share with you maybe what it takes to do business not only with us, but maybe what it might take as far as doing business in an industry that carries goods and services that, you know, that we might not procure or that we might not utilize those services. So I want to share that with you. I want to tell you, like my old coach used to tell me, don't quit. There's an old saying, and that old saying is the darkest hour is just before the dawn. I'm going to repeat it to you. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. And what does that mean? What that means is there are many that might have given up on something that was a well-thought journey or something that was a planned journey. Maybe it's your business. Maybe it's your pursuit as far as employment. Maybe it's something from a standpoint of something with your family or pursuing education, whatever it may be, or pursuing a specific acquisition or merger. And that darkest hour just before the dawn is that if you took 5 more steps, that you were 5 steps from your journey. You were maybe close to the finish line. So whatever your endeavor is, don't quit. Now, I also want to share with you one final, and I want to share with you because I know how hard it is to put together a conference like this, and I'd like to really commend the National Center for putting this conference together year in and year out for your edification. And in the end, I'm going to share a video with you so that you can see our commitment from a standpoint of a focus on what matters. But I'm going to share one last thing with you. You know, I'm going to put her on the spot. I was walking with Denise Atkinson. Denise, I was rushing in, running late, and Denise has a company called Teahorse. So as I'm walking in, I run into her and we start talking, and she says to me, "Hey, what's your name?" And we started talking, and she says, "Oh yeah, I talked to Rhoda from your team, and yeah," she says, "I'm trying to, have this commitment not only for my company as far as tea and wild rice, but to include indigenous women. I'm an indigenous women-owned business." And so it was good to hear that. But I want to share with everyone to continue to move in those directions, not only for your business, but for the mission, just like Denise's mission. That mission of making sure that your existence is not only doing business, but your existence is making sure that you're impacting your community, in Indian country, the indigenous women, whatever it may be, that you're impacting the space that you've been blessed to be in. And so in ending, I want to share a video with you. You can tee it up. I'm going to have our sales team talk to you a little bit about how we focus on being able to look at conferences and conventions and how we look at it from a lens of my colleagues, Rhoda and Kenyatta and myself, as far as how we not only look at the convention, but we look at making sure that we're empowering through offering you these types of conventions and services similar to like you are here today. So have a great day, everyone. MGM Resorts is proud to continue to be a partner of this great organization and have great success at this great conference. Thank you.